Hello friends, welcome to my second tutorial named Window Interface for Embedded Devices. Here we're going to see how to use a Visual Basic based window form application to interact with embedded devices. So let's have a closer look to the system. It mainly consists of BeagleBone Black, breadboard, potentiometer, two LEDs, connecting wires, and also a Window operating system based PC. So we have a BeagleBone representing embedded unit and a desktop Windows-based PC. Both of these units are connected to Ethernet on the same LAN. Later in this video, we'll see how BeagleBone used to collect analog parameter and how this Windows-based PC use this parameter for further processing and operation. BeagleBone simply playing the role of a web server, and you can say the PC is playing the role of web client. So the main agenda of this video presentation is to show how a Visual Studio based window app GUI interact with embedded device. So let's have a look on the architectural block diagram. Yeah, so here is the entire architectural block diagram. Here, as you can see, the user interact with the window form application through some buttons which internally call main batch file. This main batch file used to run a web client program, which is a JavaScript program. The main purpose of this program is to establish connectivity with the server using some IP address and port number. The IP address is assigned by the router and port number is assigned by the user itself. So let me minimize the page to show you the entire block diagram. Yeah, this is the complete architectural block. As you can see, both the units are connected to Ethernet. So when the web client made the request for analog data, so what the server going to do, it will accept the request and run a .exe program, which is for collecting the analog parameter and putting it into a file named currentdata.txt, and then read the data from currentdata.txt and pass it on to the web client. After getting the data, web client will put this data into a main file.txt, and this is the common file shared between window form application and the web client. Since it's a common file, so there need to be some kind of check before using it, whether it is idle or not, otherwise the system will crash. So apart from this, in this applications provision is also there to take log. So if the every after 100 reading, the log will be automatically done from the system end, and if the user presses stop scan event, then also the log will be done automatically. So log entry is used for any future use. So let's start with the actual application. So here I am starting the exe. So as you can see, once the exe has started, it shows one console window on the background. It is purely for development purpose. It is of no use for user. And when the final exe got printed, it will be eliminated or you can hide it out. So you can see there are a number of buttons in this application, in this GUI, out of which the bottom buttons are of no use for the demo purpose, that is for this video tutorial. And on top there are 3 buttons, out of which the top and bottom one going to be used, middle one is of no use for this demo tutorial. So the top one is the start scan button and bottom one is the stop scan button. So I will press the start scan button to show you the operation. Yeah, so now I had pressed the start scan button, and as you can see, some operation has started, and once the connection gets stabilized, a red LED will glow and a blue LED will start blinking. So this blinking means once the connection from client has been stabilized with the server, and blinking and when it off, it means it get disconnected. So it's a continuous process, connection, disconnection, connection, disconnection. So now I will vary the potentiometer to show you some analog values, and based on that analog value a graph will be plotted, and also the intensity of the light, that is the dimming on the red LED, will change. So now as initially the value is stable, so it show a stable graph. So now I will decrement the value, that is I will decrease the knob of potentiometer. So now you can see how the variation in the light intensity and graph will start. It's the scanning process will take 2 second time, so it will appear slowly. Now I will increase the intensity by increasing the potentiometer knob. So this is the real example that how a window app can capture the value of the embedded system from distance location and do the needful operation. Here I am simply plotting the graph out of it. Let's have a look on the log. So this is the log folder. There are so many logs. So the latest log can be identified with the date timestamp. So as you can see, the date is 18/1/2017 and the time is 8 p.m. around. So this is the latest one. Let me give you one closer look to the log collection. So since we had used the start scan operation, now I will do one operation for stop scan. As I said, after 100 count collection, the log will automatically register. So in case of stop scan also, when we press stop, the log will be automatically registered. So here one process is going on. So now I will press stop scan button and we will check whether the log has been created or not. So now the process is on, it is not yet stopped. So this was the previous log. So now I will press the stop scan. The stop scan has been pressed, so the text box and the chart both get cleared, and yes, you can see one new log has been created with the current timestamp. So if I open the log, I can get the time period and the analog value which has been registered. And yes, there is one misalignment issue. It is a problem in my program. There is a bug. I need to find it out. So likewise friends, you can see how the window interface, the GUI built by using Visual Studio is useful to us and how we can use it for embedded system. Thanks for watching my video and do subscribe my channel for more innovative video. See you next time. Bye bye.